Hi campers, my name is Abby and I am the camper family liaison here at Flying Horse Farms, and today I'm excited to show you a quick and easy craft that you can do at home to bring a little sunshine. And after we're done, I'm going to also show you a way that you can share your craft with your loved ones or maybe people you don't even know to help brighten their day. But we'll go ahead and get started. So today we're going to go ahead and make a 3D spring sheep. And so to create this craft, you're going to need blue, green, black, and white pieces of paper, some cotton balls, some scissors, a glue stick, a pencil, and a few different circular objects that we'll talk through as we kind of go. And if you'd like to share with others, you'll also need an envelope to do so, as well as a pen and a stamp to address it. To get started, we'll want to go ahead and pre-cut and prepare all of the pieces that you'll need. So this includes a larger white circle. So I cut this one out with a medium-sized mixing bowl that you might have. You'll also want a smaller black piece of paper. So for this one, I used just like a cereal bowl that you have at home. The next two shapes you'll want are two longer oval shapes, also cut out of black paper. And these are going to be the sheep's legs. So I just really eyeballed those. Want to make sure you can see them. So I just kind of eyeballed that. And then you'll also want to do two smaller oval-sized shapes that are also black. So those will be about this size, and those are going to be the ears. So I also just kind of winged those and drew them myself. So if you have something to trace, you can, but you don't have to. And then finally, we want to make the sheep's eyes that look like this. So I traced a quarter twice on white paper, and then a dime on black paper, and then glued the black smaller circle on top of the white one to make the eyes. Once you get all that, we're all set to go ahead and start assembling the sheep. You'll want to take your blue paper, and on that you're going to want to glue and attach the larger white circle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Make sure you get enough glue on there that it'll stick. And you'll just want to go ahead and center it. Perfect. So then you'll have something that looks a little bit like this. Next, we want to go ahead and attach the smaller black ovals to the black circle to make the ears. So we will take these little tiny ones like this, and then you're going to want to put glue just on the bottom half of it. And then you'll take the black circle like this and then attach it to the back. Just like that. Awesome. So you want to repeat that on the other side. I'm just going to do it down here. So then you'll have two little ears for your sheep. Awesome. It should look something like this. Now we are going to go ahead and add the eyes. So you can go ahead and put some glue on the back of the white circles and then attach them to the center of your sheep. So once you are able to glue both of those on, the head should look something like this. Perfect, and you can kind of adjust as you need to. Perfect. So next we are going to go ahead and attach the fluff. So to this white circle, the head is going to go somewhere in the middle once we're done. So you don't need to glue all of the circle, but you do want to leave some space in the middle for the head to go. So I'm going to cover a good portion of it with a glue stick. So then it will look a little something like this, covered with glue. And then you can use any type of cotton or material that you have at home to add the fluff. So I took some cotton balls and ripped those up. But you're free to use whatever works. Maybe you want to get creative with some yarn, or if you have other fabric, or even like tissue paper, could work really well here. So kind of as you go, you might need to apply more glue just to make sure it gets all the fluff. And then you might want to apply some pressure too when you So that way you make sure it sticks. Few pieces on now. So it'll look something like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. So the next step is attaching the sheep's head. So for this, you're actually going to want to take the black sheet of paper that you have. So I have one here that I cut all the shapes out of. And you'll actually want to just cut 2 black strips off. So I took them from the shorter side. And they just want to be like about the size of your thumb to your first knuckle long, not very long at all. And you'll want to cut 2 of those. And so this is going to be the 3D part of the sheep. So you'll want to take some glue and put it on one kind of corner end of the one piece. And then you'll attach the other one at a 90-degree angle. So it'll make an L shape, just like this. And this is what we're gonna fold to make sure that the head kind of pops out and makes a little, something a little fun. So what you'll do is you'll wanna fold, have the bottom one come over the top like this, and then you'll fold the other one over too. And so we're gonna alternate back and forth, and each time that you fold, you're going to make sure that you crease it so that it sticks. So I'm gonna keep going. And it's going to create like an accordion type fold so that the head bobbles, which will be really fun. So it's going to keep going. So at the end you're going to have something that looks a little like this. So it's a little bit of a spring, and then it'll just add a little something extra fun to the sheep. So you're going to want to, I had a little extra piece of paper at the end, so I'm just going to seal that down really quick so that way it's not flopping. And then what you're going to want to do is attach one end to the middle of the circle. So I'm going to do that now and then I'll show you. And you want to press down so that it sticks really well. So it's going to go like this. And then on the other end of this, we're going to want to glue the head of the sheep. So let me apply some glue to the other end of the accordion that you made, and then you're going to take the head and press it down. So then it's going to look a little like this, with a little bobble, which is fun. So then the next step, real quick, is attaching the legs. So these are the 2 longer oval shaped. And so you're going to want to apply glue to the back of one of them, and then you're going to stick it on the larger white circle. So it's going to look like this. Perfect. So I'm going to do the other side really quick. And then stick that in there. And so the sheep is all done. So the last step is adding a little bit of grass to the bottom. So I went ahead already and cut off a portion of a green sheet of paper. And then I'm probably going to make it a little shorter so that the legs of the sheep stick out. So I'm just going to cut that here. And then the fun part is going to be making it look a little bit more like grass. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some triangles into it so that it looks like freshly mowed grass. You could also be pretty creative here, so maybe you have some tissue paper you want to use as yarn. You could use, or use as grass, you could use a yarn. Any really fabric that you have, you could use and kind of be creative. You can also add a different background, so if you want to have like a sun, or if you would like to have some clouds in the sky with some more cotton, that could be really great too. So I'm just going to finish cutting some triangles into this fur grass. And then we're going to attach it just like everything else. So we're going to put some glue on the back and then attach it to the bottom so it overlaps the legs just a little bit. So I'll do that now. So this is my finished grass. Doesn't have to be perfect. and then I'm just gonna apply glue all over. So this is the glued side. I'm gonna put it down at the feet of the sheep. So once you attach the grass, this is what the finished product will look like. This week in a resource roundup, which you can find posted on the wall of the Flying Horse Farm Spring Camp at Home, we shared a way that you can spread some positivity to elderly across the country facing isolation through a program called Letters of Love. So this craft, paired with a nice short message written on the back, could be the perfect springtime surprise for so many. So if you're interested in that opportunity to send this craft to someone in need, you can check out the resource roundup. We'll link it below in this video, or even just consider sharing this craft with maybe your grandparents or another loved one who could use something to brighten their day a little bit. Also keep your eyes peeled for more fun activities to try at home in our weekly resource roundup, and I'll see you soon.